In our previous sessions, we discussed what is cloud computing and how many types of clouds we got available in the market. Now, in this session, we're going to discuss a bit of Salesforce CRM. So, Salesforce.com is a CRM. It's nothing but a customer relationship management. This is very mandatory thing if someone has a business. Normally, the person who is having a large business contains millions of customers and thousands of products. They need a database to track each and every business data. This database helps growth of the business from last year to this year or from last decade to current decade, etc. With the help of this database, people can know the growth of their business and the mistakes they have done. As a Salesforce consultant or a BA or admin or a developer, we are going to help the business people to increase their revenue. So here, CRM database, we are going to store all the business information. The main important part of the Salesforce CRM here, we are going to store the data into cloud. This is the luxury Salesforce giving to their clients. In the market, we have a number of CRMs like Sugar CRM, Siebel CRM, etc. If you want to see what are the top CRM currently in the market, just click on this link. Top CRM software 2019 reviews, price and demos. You can see over there. This is the list of CRMs currently in the market. Here we can see the Salesforce in the top place. Why Salesforce is the number one CRM in the market? Why people are paying a lot of money on that? The reason is Salesforce is working on cloud computing and it has a lot of ready-made features which will help the business everything automate. The people who are using Salesforce, they don't need to worry about of their data. You may be thought why I need to use Salesforce. Why we don't implement something with Java or .NET? It's difficult because the features what Salesforce giving its impact a lot in the business. When we work with real-time customers, most of the time, at least 60% of the requirement, whatever the customers will ask, already been implemented by Salesforce. We might have customized little bit as per customer requirement. So Salesforce is a ready-made product where most of the client requirement has been fulfilled with existing platform. So when you start learning the Salesforce, you have to understand two things very deeply. One is entire Salesforce ecosystem. The second one is business idea. Here the second part is most important part. It plays very big role in Salesforce. We have to understand how business happens end to end. In Salesforce, everything happens on cloud. So we have to first create our own credentials. Just go to the developer.salesforce.com. Once we click on this link, we're going to see page something like this. Then click on sign up button to enter the required detail. Enter first name, last name, email address, role, company is optional, country, postcode and username. Then click on sign up button. Once we click on sign up button, we will receive a password and username to your email address. So what we are giving the email address here, we will get the username and password. Once we got the username and password, we can reach to the page like login.salesforce.com. We have to enter login.salesforce.com in the web browser. Then we can log in with those credentials. So Salesforce has been the global business in the market. Salesforce already knows what kind of business we can expect. They have created a global solution which almost goes with any kind of business. It's having a number of standard objects available. We can see all these are the standard objects. Charter, products, campaign, leads, account, dashboard, contact, forecast, opportunity reports. All these are the standard objects available in Salesforce. Most of the requirement covers in standard objects. Let's say we got a custom requirement, so which is not fit in the standard object. Now I'm going to take a custom requirement. You are working for a customer called BMW. The BMW people are creating so many marketings. Now they have launched a new BMW car. They wanted to do marketing for that in India, USA, UK, etc. different places. When they do this marketing, they have to track all the data of the individual marketing. For example, there is a marketing going on in India. At that time, they will capture a number of things like location, start date, duration, how many people taking part of the campaign, etc. So once they capture all this information, all these things going to be stored into the standard object called campaign. So the business people who are working for BMW, they will log into the Salesforce and they click on campaign object. Then after click on new button. Once they click on new button, here they will enter all the captured campaign information. If there are 100 campaign happens on a day one, this all information we are going to store into the campaign object. This campaign object. Here we're going to save it. So the campaign object holds any kind of marketing information for the customer called BMW. But the customer not happy with the fields what the Salesforce is providing. If the business wants some more additional fields, at that situation we will create some custom fields. For example, the customer want to capture marketing location, where exactly the campaign happening. You can check it in campaign object. We don't have custom field. At that situation, we have to create our own custom field. That is what our responsibility is as an admin or developer. Now here I'm taking a custom business scenario. I'm going to talk about of KFC company who has a very large business, and we're going to discuss how KFC going to use Salesforce. Salesforce is new CRM, but KFC is a company which is not a new one. Suppose they have started their business probably 50 years back. Salesforce is a technology which came nearly 10 years back. Now KFC wants to capture all the information into salesforce.com. So they reach out a company called IBM, and they are the platinum partners of Salesforce.com. Now let's say you are working for IBM as a Salesforce consultant. Now you have to talk to KFC product owner what their requirements are. The product owner of KFC explained they have too many outlets in every country. Probably they have millions of outlets in all over the world. They would like to capture all outlets and head office information with the help of Salesforce. So far they are capturing with the help of Excel sheet, or else they're using some database. But the database becomes very old. Now they would like to convert into Salesforce. As a consultant of IBM, I asked KFC product owner what kind of data you want to store in Salesforce. They replied, I have millions of outlets all over the world. I want to store all outlet information into Salesforce, and not only that, would like to add head office information as well. Now, as a consultant, we will just check it in Salesforce whether we have any standard object called outlets or head office, where we can capture all the outlet information. So there is no standard object called outlet or head office which will help you to store business information. Now what we have to suggest the KFC, we can create a custom object which will hold all the outlet information. That's the way normally we will share the business knowledge with the clients. As a Salesforce consultant, we have to discuss all the things with the client, which is possible with the Salesforce, which is not possible. If it is possible, we can implement that one in the standard Salesforce object. If they are giving custom requirement, which is not feasible in Salesforce, we can implement this requirement with the custom functionality. That's it. Thank you.